And so this idea of, does VR fit with learning? And some people go, that feels uncomfortable. You know, we actually see that it's something that's happening currently, right?
Right, and I think that the fact that, well, there's two camps in VR. The ones that believe that as long as it's very engaging, then it works. And the other ones that believe that they're trying to reach that high fidelity virtual reality. So when it comes to simulations like flight training, whatever, you know, sometimes just the basic graphics would work. But, you know, when you have something that really replicates reality in terms of the graphics and the fidelity of the experience, then it will be difficult to differentiate between an actual test flight and the one that you take in VR. So,
okay, so let's go with that for a second, because you talk about this idea of fidelity and different levels of fidelity. When you tackle a project, how does that work? Do you build the final piece right off the bat? What is it like? How do you start tackling building a virtual experience?
So it depends on your team size. For me, I work alone sometimes, and I also have a team. So it really is all about chunking down that project to manageable, you know, chunks, obviously. And then I would basically start by kind of the really preliminary look of the experience, just using blocks and cubes and spheres and stuff like that, and then eventually building out that graphic. So you're really aiming for the function of the experience first, and then the look and the fidelity.
And so why do you do that? Why are you starting just with blocks and cubes, you said, right? And what's the, I'm imagining it's not a very compelling experience when you put this headset on and it's a bunch of blocks and cubes. Why do you do that?
Right, well, it's easier to render, and by the way, those that don't know what rendering is, it's just like displaying something on the screen like that. And it's easier to test that the program works first before you go ahead and add a lot of beautiful stuff and then you can't find where the problem is. So